for clicking on my video to watch. So as you can tell, this is a tutorial on this makeup look right here. I was completely inspired by Kathleen Light's makeup tutorial a while back, and she was inspired by Kim Kardashian's look. But I was inspired by seeing her tutorial. I absolutely love the way her look came out, so I wanted to try and recreate the eyes as best as I could, and then I kind of just did what I wanted for my face makeup. I was so inspired because I have been completely obsessed with this palette lately, and this is the palette that she used. So this is the Alamar Cosmetics. This is the Volume 1 eyeshadow palette. It's beautiful. I don't even want to attempt to pronounce the name of this palette because I know I can't pronounce it right, and it's a beautiful name when pronounced correctly, so I don't want to screw it up in any way. The whole look is based around this deep blue eyeshadow right here, and I normally don't like blue eyeshadow on myself, but ever since I got this palette, I cannot put it down. And seeing Kathleen's tutorial using this palette, I had to recreate the look, so that's what I did for today's video. These eyeshadows are insane. They're so pigmented. One of the best eyeshadow palettes I've ever tried, and I love every single one of the shades in here. I also just did a look using this palette on my Instagram, which I'm totally going to film for a fall look, so expect that tutorial in September. I'm really excited about it because I loved that look. Before we get on into the video, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell beside the subscribe button so you guys can get notified every time I upload a new video. Also, be sure to like it if you enjoy makeup tutorials, and if you would like to know how I got this look, then please just keep watching. So we're starting off with the eyes today. I'm first taking my Too Faced Super Coverage Concealer, and I'm going to prime my eyes with this. And I'm not going to set it because I am going to use a gel base later, so I'm just going to leave it like that. And then I'm going to take my Makeup Geek Latte eyeshadow and just work that into my crease. Alright, so just like Kathleen did, I'm going to try and mimic that and use some Scotch tape just to get a nice sharp line. So I place it on the back of my hand just so it's not so harsh when I take it off of my face. I just kind of dim down the stickiness, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to go into this gel eyeliner, and I'm going to place it on my lid for the base. She did this so it would make her eyeshadow darker, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and do here. And I'm just applying it on the lid. I'm not going to really drag it up into my crease. Alright, star of the show, I'm going into my Alamar palette now, taking that deep blue shade, and this is going to go all over my lid. Clearly, I get excited every time I put these shadows on. They're so pigmented. I'm obsessed with them. My brush is not even wet, and this is how the eyeshadow is going on. So yeah, I'm just patting that all into my lid, not dragging it up into my crease either. Now just taking a clean, fluffy brush, I'm going to blend out that blue shadow just so we don't have any harsh lines, but I am just using a light hand just so I don't smudge the blue around everywhere. I'm also just going back and forth with the blue shadow, so when I blend it out, I lose some of it, so I'm just going to add more and then keep blending until I get the color payoff that I want. Now I'm just tightlining with a black eyeliner. This one is from the brand called Vintage, I believe. Now I'm just going to take off that tape and see the nice sharp line we have. And I'm just going to clean up all of my fallout with some makeup remover. So she didn't really do a wing, so again I'm going to mimic that. I'm taking my IT Cosmetics Superhero Liner. It's really thin, so it's perfect for that upper lash line. So I'm just going to go ahead and line above my lashes there. Moving on to the face now, before we finish off the eyes, I'm going to go in with my Smashbox Primer Oil. My favorite primer at the moment. Keeps my skin so hydrated and nice and glowy without leaving my face actually feeling oily. Now for foundation, I'm going in with my CoverGirl Elixir Foundation, just putting it directly onto my sponge, and then I'm just going to blend it out. I'm using my Real Techniques sponge. I'm not sure what this is called, but it is their orange one. Going in with my same concealer I was using before by Too Faced, I'm just going to apply this under my eyes and the center of my face, this is a very, very full coverage concealer. It's true to its name. So a little bit goes a long way, but if you did want to use more, you could go ahead and do that too. And then I'm just going to blend it out with my same sponge. Now, just to set all that concealer, I'm going in with my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. This one is in the shade Pound Cake. I love this powder so much. It makes my skin look so smooth, but the smell is not my favorite. I thought I liked it when I was doing my first impressions on it, but now I'm not a huge fan of it. But I am a fan of the powder, and I really wish they came in an unscented scent. For contour, I'm going to go into my Anastasia contour kit, use the shade Java just to contour the hollows of my cheeks and a little bit on my forehead. Oh yeah, and I did put some underneath my lip like I always do because it does make it look a little bit more pouty. This bronzer I felt like was perfect for the look, so it is the NARS Laguna bronzer. It has a beautiful red undertone. So I'm just applying that everywhere, and I've been obsessed with this Real Techniques powder brush for bronzing. It just places it everywhere and I love it. I know it's huge, but it works so well. So since I'm mimicking the eyes, I'm going to go in with the same shade that Kathleen used. It was this beautiful light pink shade just to highlight the inner corners. And then I took the same blue and I'm just going to place that underneath my lower lash line. I'm going to place it on my lower lash line, I should say, and then I'm just going to blend that out just so it looks seamless. I want to clean up my contour, so I'm going to use the same powder I was using before. That big bronzing brush does make my bronzer go everywhere, so I always like to make sure that I clean it up afterwards. I have been loving this mascara. It is the Wander Beauty Unlashed mascara, so I'm just going to pop that on my lashes. And I am going to use the same black eyeliner I was using on my upper waterline just for my lower waterline, so everything can just float together nicely. And then the lashes I'm going to use are my Ardell 105 Glamour lashes. They are my favorite. I'm not sure the last time I used different lashes. So yeah, I'm just applying those. I'm going to place this Sigma blush onto the apples of my cheeks and then just blend it backwards. I'm just using a very light hand with this and a large stippling brush. For my highlight, I'm actually going to use an eyeshadow, and this is from Makeup Geek. It's their Shimma Shimma eyeshadow, and I thought it would look really pretty with the inner corners, and this is very pigmented, so you are going to be blinding if you put this on, but I love it. So I'm just applying it to the tops of my cheekbones, my temples, nose, and Cupid's bow. For lips, I'm going for a nude combo just because the eyes are so vibrant. I don't want to take away from them with some bold lips. So I'm first applying my Essence in the Nude lip liner. It is my favorite lip liner if you just need a perfect nude. Then I popped on Too Faced Dollface lipstick. It's from their Peaches collection and it smells so delicious. And I did think it was a little bit too nude, so I went in over it with ColourPop and Kathleen Light's Aquarius Lippy. For my last step, I'm just going to set everything in place with some Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray. Alright, well, that is it for the tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, like I said in the beginning, I'm obsessed with this palette. You guys have to pick it up. It's so good. These eyeshadows are insane. They're so pigmented and they just last all day long. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and also like it if you did enjoy it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!